Yo, I'm just chilling, and I want you guys just to see how I might recreate something kind of random on Pinterest. I was looking at this one, so here we go. So I'm gonna just copy it. First of all, the size you need for a YouTube thumbnail, which is what that is, it needs to be, ooh, I think it's 1280 by 720. I only think the resolution is 72. Everything here is fine. So, all right, so I'm gonna hit create. I like to get it and I'll just copy and paste it. I'm gonna right click it and make it a smart object. I know I'm moving fast, but you know, just pause it or rewind it. I'm trying to resize the thing. Hold on, why is it acting weird? I'm holding down my buttons. There we go. Dang. But I'm gonna kind of like trace it. Okay, so I'm gonna just lock that layer. Really, I just need 3 images. Actually, I need somewhat 4 images, and then I'm gonna just throw some text on there. So let me go find 2 images of like some, I don't know, scenery. I'll just put Mount Fiji scenery. All right, and it doesn't have to look exact. I'm just showing you guys how to do the layout, obviously. This one looks good. Kind of low quality. Oh, there we go. It kind of fixed itself. All right, so I'm gonna get that one, bring it over here. I'm gonna paste it. Right click that one, make it a smart object as well. Let me get another cool looking one. Let's see. I'll just get one of like, I'll put food. I don't know. Throw some food up there. Trying to make it look kind of personal, like it's right in front of you kind of vibe. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just do that one. It's okay. I'm gonna get that one, come back over here to Photoshop, paste it, right click it, make it a smart object. And then I'm gonna get another one, but I want a person to be in it. What if I put selfie? I could do this one. I don't know, I'm black, so I just naturally gravitated towards the black person. I don't know. Like you do that naturally, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I'm just really looking for a good image in general. Is this one clear? It looks blurry right here, but let me right click it and hit open image, a new tab. Yeah, that one would have been a great one, but let me see. This one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right. That one's perfect. Okay, so let me go back here and I'll paste that one, right click it and make it a smart object. Okay. So here's what I like to do. I need to make sure that these are all going to be the same width. So what I like to do is I'll come over here and get this rectangle tool and I'll just click and drag that out. I want it to snap to the very left and the very top. And then I'll just, I need to make sure that I'm able to get it to be, like I said, the same exact width. Now you could just get it and just drag it and make it snap like this. Actually, I'm not gonna complicate it. Let's just do that, it's fine. I'm just gonna duplicate that. In case you don't know how I did that quick, I just had it selected, held down the Alt key on the keyboard, and I just click and drag and then let go of the mouse first and then the keyboard. All right, but yeah, I have those 3. I like to make them different colors so I can tell what's what. So I'm gonna leave that one there. I'll make this one this color and I'll change this one to like yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this one in the center. And I can tell that these are all different sizing. So I'll just make this one slightly bigger, like how it is in the example. It's totally okay. Resize it how you want to. Okay, so I'm gonna get all 3 of these and I'm gonna put them behind all my other images. Okay, so it depends on where you want everything to be at. Now I want the couple to be on the yellow one, so I'll drag them right above the yellow one. The food, I'll put that on the, I guess, the right side. So I'll put that one right above the blue one. And then I want the mountain to be above the red one. Okay, so I'm gonna hide all the other ones. So I only wanna see this one for right now. So I mean, yeah, it's behind it, but all you really gotta do is just stretch it up. Hold on, let me change this. Okay, so you can just stretch it up like this. But one thing that I really like to do is if you have something right above a certain shape, you can right click on this layer and then you can hit create clipping mask. So if I was even to hide these other things, then no matter like if I get this image, no matter how I move it, it's going to just kind of just snap to only that shape that I did. And you can tell that a clipping mask is on if you see this little arrow right here. So I'm just gonna do, I guess this. I wanted to get the mountain in there too, but I guess I'll put it, it's whatever. All right, so I got that one there. I'm just looking at my hair and I'm like, oh, it's frizzy. But anyways, so I got that one there. So I'm gonna work on the couple in a second. I'm gonna bring this one up. Same thing. We want to right click it. Then you want to do create clipping mask. So I'm just do that. But you don't have to do it though. As long as you're able to like see it in its size the way you want to, it's totally okay. I think I'm gonna put mine about right here. Okay, maybe even over a little bit more. And then for this last one, I want the couple. See, in this case, this is where you need the clipping mask, because if I keep moving them, like, it's not going to be the way I want it to. I mean, I guess I could get it and put it behind the other ones, you know, if you want to. But anyways, so I'm gonna get their picture and size them on up like this. Actually, I don't want the mountain to be seen twice, so I'm gonna go back to this image and I'm gonna just have this part to be seen instead. Okay, so if you go back and look at the original, like the reference image, you can see how the woman here is in front of the text. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can do that, but I think I might just show y'all the easy way. I'm gonna show y'all the easy way. All right, so I have them here. So firstly, let me get some text. So I'm just going to put this one here and I'm just gonna type out what they have, and I'm gonna add that on here. Now, will I have the same exact font? No. Okay, I just typed in the word mount. I'm gonna have mine to be, I might make mine white, I don't know. But yeah, so what I like to do to resize, a lot of people like to sit here and play around with the whole numbers thing. I ain't got time. So what I do is I'll just put it, you know, about like that, hit the check mark, go to the move tool, and then I'll just size it up like this. Okay, that's a whole lot quicker. Okay, so let me hit enter. All right, so I'm gonna make 2 separate text boxes. I'm gonna have the M to be in one, and then I'm gonna have the OUNT part to be in one by itself as well. Okay, and I'm just resizing this just so that way it'll be a bit cleaner. All right, so for the M, I don't know what font I want. I don't even know if I have a lot of cool ones on this computer or not. I'm trying to find one that feels a bit, I guess, somewhat fancy. I would use that one, but it's not thick enough. How's this one? I can't see it. I gotta make my text box bigger. No, I hate that one. It's so overused. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you want to pick a thicker one in this case, just so that way you're able to see it. This one's fine. It's overused, but that one's kind of cool. Not even gonna lie to you. That one's kind of cool. Okay, so I'll get that one. And then that was called California. I don't know if the same font would look good with that, but we're gonna see. Is it in? Oh, hey, let me take a picture of this because I kind of like that font. Gotta get this on my other computer. All right, cool. I took a picture of my phone. All right, so I got that one. I'm gonna do the same thing with Fuji. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna put an F. That almost looks like the F used for the Ford logo. Okay, Fuji. I keep wanting to type in Fiji, but it's Fuji. Okay, I'm gonna put that one about right there. And if you want to freestyle and do yours differently, totally okay. You can get as crazy as you want to. I'll just call this one Fuji. Okay, but yeah, you can get as crazy as you want to with design. There's really no limits. Okay, let me get my big old head out the way. I'm sorry. I'll just sit right there. Okay, so for this text here, I'm just gonna get something a bit like more toned down. Nothing, because you don't want everything to be the same font, because they're gonna be fighting for attention. So I'm gonna just get this, and I just want to get something a bit more basic. When I'm trying to get something basic, I love just going to Avenir. If you ask any designer, they're gonna be like, yep, that's one of the ones I love to use. This text in the example is like kind of tall and skinny, so I'm gonna get one that's a bit more condensed. I might even try to do it in all caps. I don't know, I'll just see how I feel about it. Okay, let's type Japan vlog. And sometimes too, like as I'm designing, what I like to do is I'll like hide my reference image to see like how it looks so far, you know. So in our case, we're going to end up having his head and part of his face in front of the letters, and same thing with her. Like her whole head's going to be in front of Fuji. And I might end up moving my text too. It just depends. So, but yeah, I like to get all of my elements on the page first, and then I'll start, arranging things the right way. So Japan vlog episode 5. I might want mine to be italicized, just like how theirs is. Maybe even a little bit more bold. I'll do bold italics. Cool. And then everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You just type whatever it is that you need. I'm just gonna put John Adams. I don't know. I don't feel like moving it to see what the text should be. I'll bring this one up. Notice the hierarchy. Okay, this is thicker. This is thinner. You don't have to do it, but you know, it's a little, it adds a little razzle dazzle when you do that. So I'm gonna just do probably italics on this one. I'm gonna put directed by. I might not even make this one italicized. I might just keep it regular. Okay. So that looks pretty cool. So just to keep it consistent, I'm gonna just get this one, duplicate it, bring it over here. I'm gonna put June 27th to 28th. And then for this part where it says featuring special guests, I want that same format. So I'm gonna get John Adams and then directed by, get those two, duplicate them. Okay. I'll put featuring. All right, I'm gonna get special guests. Cool. And we pretty much have everything. So now we got to get to the hard part, somewhat. Not really. It's not hard. I got to get the text to be visible. So I'm gonna put mount up here. I'm gonna get Fuji and put it like, yeah, I want her face to be in front of it, but I still want it to be clear that this is an F. So I might do it about right here. I think that looks good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get the image of our people, our lovely couple, okay? I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna duplicate it. So if I duplicate it, and people have a lot of ways of duplicating. I just like to do, if I have a layer selected, I'll just do Command J. So I have this layer here. I'm gonna drag it above the text that says Fuji, okay? I'm gonna get it and bring it all the way up here, all right? So now on that copy layer up here at the very top of the couple, you're gonna hold down the Alt key and hit this layer mask button right here. I forgot the name of it. Okay, so it's gonna act as thingy right here. So this is called a layer mask. I'm gonna hit B on the keyboard to bring up my brush tool. And if you use black, that'll hide things, but if you use white, it'll reveal things. So right now I need to reveal her face. Okay, so if I want to reveal her face, I need to flip this to the color white. Make sure everything is good up here. I want my opacity to be at 100. Everything else up there is great. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger and just start painting right here. So I'm just clicking and, dragging my mouse to do that. Now, if I go over too much, it's going to end up showing the rest of the, the image. So I'm not erasing the text. I'm just doing this. So you see what I'm saying? I'm just revealing part of the image. So you can get the idea of what I'm saying. Now, if you accidentally mess up and you do something like that, you just need to switch your brush back to the other color, and then you can just put it back like this. Okay, so you want to try to get like as close as possible, and you want to make it look like her head is actually in front of the letter, or the letters, depending on how you did yours. Okay, so I'm gonna probably stop about right there. It's a lot easier when you have a drawing tablet as well. I don't currently have mine on me, so I'm trying to get it like kind of in between right there. It's okay. No one's looking that hard. It's a thumbnail for YouTube, okay? But that's pretty much it for that part. And then for him, I'm gonna get Japan vlog episode 5. I would probably get this and stack it. Like I'll hit enter and hit the. There we go. That's what I would probably do for that part. Might even bring this spacing in a little bit because I don't know. It just didn't look right. Because sometimes the layout from the example, it didn't really work that well with the with this that we're going with now. So I feel like this is a pretty decent layout. but again, it's kind of hard to see the bottom right here. To finesse that, I like to use gradients. So I'm going to go probably about right here under the text. So I need to get in between the text and the images, which is about right here. So I'm going to hit G on the keyboard, and G as in grapes. And then I'm going to click and drag up. Now yours might not look like mine. It shouldn't. And then now I have this gradient layer. So I want it to be going from like black to transparent, which it is right now. I just got to put it on the right layer. I think this probably needs to be, hold on, my brain is like tweaking right now. Let me adjust my gradient. I just need to pull it down like about right here, because it doesn't even need to be that high. Because you don't want to put like a black rectangle there. I mean, you can if you want to, but I want mine to be somewhat like this. So it's, oh snap, it's real subtle. It's real subtle. You might not like it. Low-key, I don't, but it just helps to be able to see the text at the bottom. I might even get this, all of these, and bring them down a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, depending on what computer you're on or phone or like whatever device, you know how in the bottom right, when you're on YouTube, you see like the timestamp, it'll tell you how long the video is. That's usually here, so the featuring special guest part might be blocked. So, you know, just think about that. But I mean, I think it's a pretty decent layout. Right here for where it says Japan vlog episode 5, you gotta just find some kind of way to finesse that. I'm just gonna kind of play around with it. I like putting a black outline around my text sometimes, so something like that could definitely work. And actually, I think I do like that, so let me try to do that for all of these. I'm gonna also put all of those in the same folder just to make it a lot quicker. I'm gonna pull this effect and drop it on those. That looks kind of nice. I think I like that a lot better than the gradient. How I feel about it. Looks decent. Now I think to wrap up, oh, I need to get his face on this one, and I gotta reveal it. I just thought about that. All right, let me switch my color back. So about right there looks good. I just need to flip it back this way. I think that looks good, you guys. That looks good. All right, but yeah, again, if you have a drawing tablet, it makes it a whole lot easier, but I don't have mine on me right now. So I think that looks good. Some people might even go as far as adding a shadow behind the head, so that way it'll like be put like showing on the letters. So I think the letters are still a little bit difficult to see, so let me get the letter M. Let me see what'll happen if I add a drop shadow. This is kind of too harsh, so maybe something subtle like that could work. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna add it to this one and to this one. It's not, I don't think it's the best, but I think it's fine. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, how you would lay it out, you guys. So let me put it in the presentation mode. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Now, yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. I did all that in under 20 minutes. So you could sell this service for like, you know, $25, maybe even, you know, maybe go as low as 10, you know, if you're feeling kind of generous. But yeah, definitely try laying out thumbnails. Super easy to do, depending on how complex you want to do them, but people do these all the time, and all you're doing is playing around with text and layering. Okay, so I'll see y'all in the next video. If you want to see a certain design and like a walkthrough process, just let me know. Bye.